Brady keeps. Throws. Pass is caught.
It's louder in pregame warm-ups than it is right now.
Here's a pass that's low. Jones makes the catch, able to get up and turn it into a nice play.
A lot of time working on his receiving skills in the last several months.
3 tight ends in the lineup. Here's one downfield, and Evans cannot make the catch, but a flag is thrown. Games, and here they were. Flag is thrown.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. There's definitely contact. I don't know that I like the call.
Quick throw, pass caught. Scotty Miller makes the effort for the first down, so to speak. 3 tight ends in the ball game. Brady's going to keep and take it in for the touchdown. Tom Brady slams it down, and he's got a touchdown for the exclamation point at the end of his first drive as quarterback of the Tampa Bay Bucs.
You're right, ready. You're ready.
Brady's on 3rd down and 3. Pass is caught. Tackle is made immediately by Sean Murphy-Bunting as he
Peyton and Drew Brees are going to find ways to get it to him.
Brees, Kamara, good tackle, and that is Devin White.
It's a little bit misleading as to how effective they were throwing the football.
Pass is caught. That's Godwin.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. There they are, matched up. Marshawn Lattimore is traveling with him, and a lot of conversation between those two over the years. Pushing the back, and then that's the guy they usually get, is the one who retaliates. We'll see how they...
Unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 23.
You say, Joe, you look at this offense, you say, what can you do to get it going?
Blitz from Lattimore. Brady airs it out. That's Evans, and pass is incomplete. But a flag is down.
It's going to come out quick. Tampa Bay's able to pick it up, and they take the shot. And Marcus Williams is just trying to play catch-up at that point. So a huge gain off of the penalty.
That's a 45-yard penalty against Marcus Williams. Jab step and a carry by Ronald Jones right up the gut. Down inside the 10. 3 tight ends in the game. Watch for that guy, Cameron Brate. He's a red zone weapon. As Brady throws, easy touchdown for O.J. Howard. And what an answer by Brady. The 45-yard penalty set it up, and the Bucs are into the end zone in a flash after that.
Since he was 19 going to UCLA, his story hasn't even started to begin yet.
Here's a blitz and a sack. JPP.
So quickly, and you can't get home, but they did on the last play.
Here's Scotty Miller making the catch, staying on his feet and getting a championship came 3 years later. Here's a toss to Kamara. He's going to lose yardage. Well pursued.
Obviously, no indication on what might happen for the year, because we know what New Orleans has been able to do over the last several.
Kamara bottled up again, and David was the first one through.
He's going to be a household name, because he's been a heck of a player in this league for a long time.
On 3rd down and long, late blitz. That's David again with his arms draped around Brees. He forces an incompletion and a 4th down. The decision was hanging in the balance all week whether to play Mike Evans or not with his bad hamstring. No catches despite the start. Here's Gronkowski, just his 2nd catch.
7.
Brady keeps, throws, pass caught, Godwin, 1st down and more.
Get in and out of the huddle and start to get some rhythm going.
Brady airs it out, Miller with an incompletion. And a flag that comes in late.
Side judge there, he kind of hesitated, didn't he? He didn't come right away and make the call, and he locked in on his left arm.
He's able to knock it through. 7-point game. Quarterback. On 3rd down and 2. Hill out to his left. Pursued and dropped. David again. What was an exciting year. Here's Brees out to his right. Throws end zone. Nearly picked off. Mike Evans still shut out. He's been out there all game. But Marshawn Lattimore has won that battle. Brady airs it out downfield, and the pass is caught by Scotty Miller. Tampa Bay with 2 timeouts, down by 17. End zone pass is Evans, and a touchdown. His first catch of the ball game results in a score.
Setting up the screen for McCaffrey. That was an off-target errant throw, and Jordan Whitehead came flying in to just scoop that off the deck.
Can do, especially, you know, you're the offense, so you've got that.
Dumps it off for LaShawn McCoy, trying to work his way to the 32, and may have just picked up enough with the forward progress. Penalties an issue last week for Tampa as well. Brady deep down the middle for Evans. Inside the 30 of Carolina, and Mike Evans is down to the 21.
That's a fine how do you do, right? Welcome to the NFL.
Screen set up on third down. McCoy just got a piece of him. Did Adarius Taylor. Couple of flags fly in.
Personal foul. Late hit. Defense, number 95.
Penalty by Brown moves the chains.
Yeah, here comes Brown down here. That's down. Now you put the elbow in, the shoulder.
Here's Jones. Stiff arm. End zone. Ronald Jones with a touchdown for the Bucs. McCaffrey out there as well. Bridgewater stepping up. That ball's loose. Jason Pierre-Paul scooped it up. Nobody touched him down, so that's a live ball. And he muscles ahead to the 23-yard line. Brady pumps and throws. Back shoulder for Evans, and just like that, touchdown Tampa Bay. McCaffrey wide. Collapsing pocket. Bridgewater goes down. Back behind his 35. But there is a penalty marker thrown as Ndamukong Suh got into the backfield. 8 back in coverage. Underneath McCoy. Has to cover a lot of ground, but did he get enough? Quick throw past the sticks. Tumbling catch is made. First down, Mike Evans. Brady out route Evans. And it is a catch for a first down. Bridgewater's been waiting a while. This is the 11th play of this drive. Looking on the perimeter for Justin Watson. Mike Davis in on third down. And he will have nowhere to go. Like 3 things, I'm going to say that at some point. Okay, I bet he's going to love it.
I love it.
Charlton, the rookie, to punt. It's a fake. They went to Jeremy Chin, trying to run up the middle. They got stopped shy.
Let's start running the ball down their throats.
3-man rush. Brady to the sticks for Evans, and he's got another. Flea flicker. Fournette back to Brady. And he's got an open man in Justin Watson. Into the red zone, Tampa Bay. With time, he finds Fournette. He's got the first down at least, and he's down just. And here is Fournette trying to plunge in, and he's in for his first Tampa Bay Buccaneer touchdown. Bridgewater under pressure, and he gets ripped down by Jason Pierre-Paul. Here he comes. Quick throw into that vacated spot for Anderson. Ball come out loose at the end of the play there. That's what Tampa Bay is claiming.
Right here, look at punch right there. The ball is out. He has not got that in his hand.
On the field of down by contact.
So Ndamukong Suh helped force the issue, but it was Levante David with the punch on Robbie Anderson. You see the ball is under center this time. Bridgewater goes down. William Golston, first sack of the season for the veteran out of Michigan State in his 8th season. Bridgewater throws behind his intended target in DJ Moore, and it's picked up by Carlton Davis. Quick screen. Evans makes one-man miss in Dante Jackson, and then Justin Burris runs him down close to the sticks.
This is one, hey, we can own this fourth quarter. Let's go get this thing done as an offense.
Big hole, Leonard Fournette running downhill and rumbling inside the Carolina from 33 for Suckup. Chips it. And he slips through, breaks free, Leonard Fournette. What a gut punch from Tampa Bay. A body blow from Leonard Fournette. Bridgewater collapsing pocket, down he goes. And Dominican Sue finished it off with that big push from the Bucs. On 3rd and long. Driscoll into the flat. Noah Fant is excellent. And there's the block. A flag is thrown. But Patrick O'Connor scoops it up for Tampa Bay and takes it down to the 10-yard line of Denver. Leonard Fournette is lined up wide. Brady throws it for Chris Godwin, lunging for that goal line, and he is in for the touchdown. Welcome back to the Bucs, Chris Godwin. Just a 4-man rush on 3rd. Driscoll hit as he throws into traffic, nearly intercepted by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Short-handed Denver defense. Brady slings it to Rob Gronkowski, and he's got the first down.
Got Leonard Fournette, who's a real pounder. They've got all those aspects covered.
On the cross, it was batted. The deflection near the line of scrimmage. Brady stepping up, and he delivers to a 3rd down security blanket in LaShawn McCoy. And now Brady will hand it off on 4th and short to big Leonard Fournette. And it goes 0-2 today, trying to get a win. And a couple of teams perform well with their backs against the wall. Brady to the sideline. Brady with that pass tipped. Shelby Harris getting the paw up, and Suckup good on his lone attempt last week. This from 43 to extend.
We can put something together here.
Driscoll under pressure, and down he goes. The 2nd career sack for the rookie out of Minnesota, Antoine Winfield Jr. 6 of the 7 sacks came on Driscoll last week from Pittsburgh. This time he's protected. Right back to Fant under. 3rd down. Brady lofting it. Scotty Miller's the target. And Scotty Miller's got it inside the 30. Big blitz from the Broncos. Underneath, it's Godwin. And he has it up for the first down.
Will Chris Godwin run underneath?
Brady throws underneath. Gronkowski's inside the 5, and he's got the first down. Quick throw into that tunnel, and it's caught for a touchdown by Mike Evans. Sneaky design for a score for Tampa Bay.
Well, they're just going to run the quick screen out there. Contact that's really kind of his strong suit.
There's some contact. Jeff Driscoll trying to get away from the former Bronco, Shaquille Barrett. And there is the first sack of the season. Another drive starts with great field position for Tampa Bay. And Brady wants a shot into a tight window. Penalty marker is thrown. Josie Jewell and O.J. Howard are fighting for it, and it's a catch. Brady to Gronkowski. In open space.
It was only a matter of time with Gronk.
Jones Second effort, and he slipped through the crease, and he's still on his feet, somehow down to the 5-yard line. The right tackle works. Brady for Evans, another snare, and another touchdown for Mike Evans. Blitz up the middle. And Driscoll under pressure goes down again. Goes to Gronkowski for the first down. Out near the 45-yard line. Another 3rd and long. Driscoll maneuvering and wrapped up. That ball came out loose. If he's ruled down, it's a safety. And indeed, it is a sack for Shaquille Barrett and 2 points on the board from the Bucs defense.
On a kicker covering kickoffs from that point forward.
They're like, yeah, never again.
Yeah, it was like a safety.
First down, Brady to O.J. Howard, and he's got about 11.
You just have to trust, and that is the hardest thing to do when you're rebounding from injury.
3rd and 10. Gronk with a good catch, but he gets stopped shy. Another blitz. Driscoll with a fluttering pass and a leaping interception from Levante David. Jerry Jeudy just hanging on for dear life. And here's Brady looking deep for Godwin. And he's able to twist around for the grab. Detroit Lions. Under pressure, Vita Vea wrapped him up for his first sack of the season. Ripping to the end zone, and it's picked up by Edwards. First career interception for the former Kentucky Wildcat. Graham Glasgow brings him down. Jones again, and he's got the first down.
The head coach of the Chargers, 51 years old, trying to get this team back into the winning mentality. There's a running lane for Jones, and he bangs his way. Still looking for the end zone in a Buccaneer uniform for the first time. Swing pass, it's Jones again. He's been the offense with Tampa Bay, 2-time coach of the year. Take the handoff, Brady zings it downfield and in stride. He connects.
For Bruce Arians,
Well,
not the first.
even last year, Charles, 3rd in the NFL in first quarter scoring. Brady on time, wide open Mike Evans. And he's out of bounds, play of the drive. Buccaneers trying to cash in. Ocean Man is Brady. Brady rifles, touchdown! It's Brady on the receiving end. The Buccaneers continue to impress in first odd.
Time in the injury tent during that previous series, guys.
There was illegal contact against White. Thanks, Evan. Jones would not go down on first contact. Checking with Evan when we get the next report. 2nd and 12. Brady in stride. Justin Watson. Thanks very much. He was not looking to run O.J. Howard. Handoff. Jones, stiff arm, rips through. And Jones finally brought down at the 30-yard up.
They made a nice throw with Justin Herbert.
Drive remains alive. Give is to Kelly. Brought down.
God, they've got to find a way to loosen up this Charger secondary who's playing really tight in front of them.
Brady zips it and hits Justin Watt. And this is a 3rd and long for Tampa Bay. Brady steps up, gets rid of it, and that pass could not be handled by Evans. That's in his blood.
You know, just go get him.
Oh, a fumble! Chargers cough it up! With 41 seconds left, Joshua Kelly, the rookie. Bradley's defensive unit has been the best in the red zone through the first 3 weeks of the season. This is a 3rd and goal. Brady. Tosses. Touchdown! Mike Evans grabs it for the score. What a turn here in Tampa. 3rd down and 6. Herbert is sacked. Was with Bruce Arians in Arizona. Brady, 2nd and 8, floats it out and connects with Mike Evans for a first down.
Round pick.
Checks in on a 3rd and 4. Brady hits Justin Watson for a first down in National Football League history through 3 weeks. Play action. Brady rifles to Mike Evans. Gronk still yet to find the end zone for the Buccaneers. Had 7 targets last week. Brady, oh, perfectly thrown to O.J. Howard. Touchdown. You get one volunteer mention. If that's your mention for the day, we'll move on.
Is that it? Is that all?
Brady, home run ball on the way, and it's hauled in. Scotty Miller over the shoulder for the Buccaneers. 3-year-old for 46 yards downfield. Fake it. Oh, you can't do it any better. Brady to Miller, touchdown Tampa Bay. 5-man front, rush coming. Set up the screen for Miller. Track back route. Brady. This time it's O.J. Howard. Gronk is 6'6". 2nd and 20. Another deep shot for Brady. Evans adjusts. Takes a hard shot inside the 10. Brady fires underneath. Vaughn. He gets there. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Joshua Kelly in there. Austin Eckler injured earlier today. Pass it back. It buys Herbert a little bit of time, but he's going to get out of the pocket and slide. Not taking any chances this time around. Herbert on 3rd and 9. The rookie steps up, pulls the trigger underneath. Catch is made by Kelly. Oh, he went airborne and comes up short. 2nd and 7. We had 8 minutes to play in the 4th. Take the handoff. Brady walks in on Scotty Miller. Now in the backfield to the Bucs. Shotgun. Brady pump and throw. Finds the open man. It's Vaughn for a first down. 2nd down and long. Pick the running play. Brady timing route. 50-50 ball. It belongs to Gronk. 7 for LA. Play action. Herbert. Deep ball. He gives it away. Intercepted by Carlton Davis. Davis has blockers, walks the tightrope, but he's out of bounds. Tampa Bay needs one timeout to put this game on ice. And they get it. Ronald Jones.
In the backfield next to Brady, the rookie from Vanderbilt. Brady throws, pass, caught, first down. That is Jaden Mickens.
They have given up some big plays through the first 4 weeks.
2nd and 6, pass is caught by Gronkowski. First down and 20. Jones is hitting the backfield, spins out of that, turns it into a big play. Play action here. Arians doesn't do a ton of that, and the pass is caught in the first. The rookie season for Tyler Johnson.
Ability to stretch the defense, which he just did, and that's a throw Brady would like that back.
Here's Jones right side on 2nd and 10.
Takes there too. They're really, really good.
Pretty young blitz off the edge. Pass is caught. That's Patterson. Coming on the blitz was Dick. Come on, James. On first down, Robinson. That's in the air and picked. Back the other way, Carlton Davis. Out of bounds near midfield. Brady to Jones. Just plows straight ahead and takes it down inside the 45.
Really good corners in this league, and to be recognized as that, you have to intercept the ball. He wasn't able to do that the first couple of years.
Here's a pass caught, 2nd of the game for Johnson, still going. Tyler Johnson showing his strength, takes it down inside the 10. Mike Evans, this is where he goes to work. He's the most targeted player in the NFL in the end zone. Working against Fuller up at the top. Brady over the middle, pass is caught. And now they say incomplete. The ball must have touched the ground. The catch is good, but That's not what Arians was looking for. Here is Evans, and they get the touchdown anyway, and a flag is thrown.
Need to convert this third down here.
3rd and 6. Foles throws and broken up. Pass looked to be behind Robinson. Bruce Arians, longtime coach in the NFL, and Tom Brady, 6-time Super Bowl champion, trying to learn what Bruce likes to do, and Bruce trying to learn what Tom likes to do.
Time for them to create a takeaway.
Pass is caught. Depends on where they put it. What an effort, but out of bounds. A yard short of a first down. Vaughn, the rookie, in the backfield. And they push forward with Brady, and by the official running in, it looks like he got it. Brady, quick throw. Pass is caught by Brate. His first of the game, a gain of 5.
4 weeks. This has been one of their strengths defensively, is getting off the field on third.
Pass is caught. Great catch by the tight end Hudson, but a flag flies. Checking the blind side for Brady. Good protection here. Pass caught by Brate. And Brate takes it to the 44. A completion of 10.
They've got some real depth offensively, and they're utilizing it.
Here's Jones. Survives a hit and carries it for a first down. That was Roquan Smith again. Pass to the end zone is incomplete, with Evans the target. And nails it. Instead of starting at their own 47, they start at their own 32. Here is Jones. He is to the 47 and more. Spinning down near the 31. Brady. Pass is caught. That's Evans. Short gain, just 6. Fuller out there.
Career long, so they can get in range without a first down.
Brady hangs in, and he does take a big chunk of that yardage out as he finds Evans. Kyle Fuller is there, a 14-yard pickup. And Suckup hits another. 3 for 3 on the night. We're told James Daniels has a pec injury. His return is questionable. Foles is sacked. That is Vita Vea, who got a hold of the jersey and did not let go in a loss of 9.
2.5 sacks, but he's going to continue to get more of those.
Foles now is in trouble. Flag is down, and the pass is no call.
For a reason, Vodder's starting to come off the line and realize, hey, where's the guy blocking me?
Good to see Keyshawn Vaughn back in the ballgame. Brady steps up, throws a duck, and it's caught by Brate.
And still being able to keep his eyes down the field and find Brate in behind the coverage.
Here's Jones. Penalty flag on the play. Fuller, I believe, just injured himself trying to make that tackle on the edge.
The pass rushers he's had to face right out of the gate.
Rookie Kendall Vildor came in for Fuller. Brady with all day, and the pass is caught by Gronkowski. That might have been meant for Evans.
I think it was. That's what I thought. Another flag's out there. That was the one that was called on him, and then they got Donovan Smith, the left tackle.
Pass is caught by Mickens. Does a hurdle and takes it inside the 45. Gets some of that penalty yardage back. Gets 11, 15-yard foul. To bring up 2nd and 34. Here's Evans. Short of midfield. Jalen Johnson is there for the stop. A gain of just 7.
Give them the first down, but at least they get a chance to come away with a suck-up field goal.
Brady's going to go for the home run. He's got Evans turning and incomplete.
And another penalty back there where Brady was. It looks like they're going to get a Cordero Patterson. They like him out of the backfield on some of these routes.
Foles in trouble. Ball's out. Bears able to get back on top of Third down and 29. Pass caught by Mooney. Play made by Dean.
I think he has for Foles and him being a veteran and being able to communicate that. And I'd expect to maybe see that up-tempo in the next possession.
Here's Jones, gets 10 plus. Gronkowski reaching to get it, full head of steam. First down and more as he takes it inside the 30.
Well, we got Scotty Miller in the middle. They've gotten the ball to 8 different receivers, but none have been to Scotty Miller.
Blitz from Smith. Pass is caught by Brake. First down to the 15.
Disciplined football.
Brady throws. He's got Gronkowski. Gronkowski short of first down yardage, and a decision coming here. Buccaneers lead. 19. Pass is caught. That's Evans. And he's able to get out. Brady throws. Pass is caught. That's Godwin. Broke one tackle.
That was pretty bad football.
Brady protected. Pass is caught. That's Evans. First down. Hops out of bounds at the Tampa Bay 43.
Kind of taking Target in since the first time he saw him and just loves the way he plays the game.
Pass is picked. Intercepted. Back the other way. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Intercepted by Jamel Dean. With few exceptions, the Packers have taken the play clock down to about 1. Here's one broken up, another pick. Deflected, and back is Mike Edwards just into the ball game, and he is down at the 2. He's now out of that medical tent. They're going to need him here in a moment. Touchdown, Ronald Jones. Hands with Joe Davis in a matchup of Dustin May, the surprise starter, and Ian Anderson. Smoltz is watching, I promise. Pass is caught out of the backfield. It's Aaron Jones downfield for a big one. For Bruce Arians, they overturned the call during the break. It was there, the hit, delivered by Carlton Davis, the bobble, and he was out of bounds, and Arians now 3 for 3.
Trying to guide things, you don't trust it quite as much.
Third down and 10, the pass to nobody. It is a fire drill. Here is Gronkowski with a catch.
That in itself is a huge adjustment for a quarterback.
Extra men on the rush. Brady gets hit, completes, and it's a first down. Flag comes down. Play action from Brady. Gronk, a screen for the big tight end, and he's knocked down at the...
Some things there that they can do.
They're down at 2, left alone, wide open, McCoy. First down, Tampa Bay, down near the 10. Evans now at the top of the screen. Brady likes to look his way as Tom steps up, throws, end zone, pass caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's the rookie Tyler Johnson. Out of 3. Again, play clock at 1. And Rodgers is set. Levante David makes a play.
I said, that tells me the center maybe at times doesn't snap the ball too accurately. He goes, well, yeah, maybe.
Here's Godwin.
He really goes out of his way, and it's not easy to do when you're 20 years older than a lot of guys and you have a family and everything else.
Here's a nice carry for a first down.
Arians doesn't dial something up and take a shot.
Green Bay just used their second timeout. Here you go, and downfield, Godwin. First down, out of bounds.
They give up a touchdown. That's a whole different feel going in at halftime.
Brady lofts it. Gronkowski. He's got it for the touchdown. 70% through 4 games. 21 seconds left, no timeouts. And now sacked again as he's shoved down by Ndamukong Suh. Games between the Lions and the Packers. Brady protected, pass caught, Gronkowski.
the two tight end packages, and they've got a good room there.
Pass is caught. That is the at least late. This will be a season long if he hits it. And he pins it in.
5 yards. Other than that, they've been ironclad.
3rd down and 5. Rodgers' pass is nearly picked.
He's done a nice job of mixing it up and not giving up any big plays.
Rodgers is sacked. David was back there with Jay.
Involved in the offense as he's been today. That's been nice to see. I know Tom Brady's loving that.
Here's Jones, cuts back, big run. Ronald Jones lowered. Need to stop. 3rd down and 12. Brady's going to air it out. Downfield, end zone. Miller, flag.
He's not used to a team beating themselves the way that they did against the Bears.
Handoff here, Jones. Touchdown. Green Bay just trying to get something, anything going. Levante David dumps Aaron Jones, a loss of 3.
But they line up a lot of different places, but they are physical when they arrive.
Trying to set up a screen for Jones. I would say that's well covered. A loss of 1.
Done a heck of a job getting this unit ready to go.
David Bakhtiari is officially out for the rest of the game. Aaron Rodgers is running for his life out to his left, and he's going to hop out of bounds short of a 1st down. Bucs are having fun today and trying to keep this possession going. How about this run by Ronald Jones? Ronald Jones, Rojo as they call him, is up to 97. He's over 100. Muscle hamster, move over.
Really unique. The only guy that really compares, in my opinion, the guy throwing right here.
And down he goes. Aaron Rodgers gets sacked again. Devin White.
Do a decent enough job where they get to keep their job.
Boyle is stripped to the ball and able to get back on top. Now matched up in this game with under 5 to go. I believe they're going to run it. And they do with a rookie Vaughn. There you go. Tweet that, everybody. Gabbert breaks a tackle. He's short of the 1st down. Flags are flying all over the place. We've gone almost 3 full games. Troy finally got the towel story in about Brady and Jensen. You knew they were going to be tested. It's going to be their biggest test of the first part of the season. Here's Vaughn. He goes right through it. And obviously there are some backups out there, but
Brady with a good pocket to throw from, and he finds Rob Gronkowski, who fumbled the football. That ball's still in play, and Gronk rescues it, diving past the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs for Brady and the Bucs. And they'll run the football again, and a good hole for Ronald Jones.
It's an offense, and it really helps open that play-action game for Tom Brady.
Penalty marker is thrown as they go right back to the ground, and Jones.
People like to go deep here, but I just hand it off.
That's what they'll do with Jones. He's got the 1st down, and he works his way down to the 20-yard line.
They're out of defense to where they can't rush your quarterback like they'd like to.
Brady will toss it, looking for Tanner Hudson, reaching high for that grab.
On one, you can see him right here, and, you know, for Tom Brady, now you throw the underneath, obviously, but for Tom Brady, you've got those matchups, and you've got the ability to be in 2 tight ends, and
trying to cash in. Sneak from Brady, and he'll power it home for the touchdown. Did that in week 1. His first Tampa Bay score was a rushing touchdown against the Saints. He gets his 2nd of the year at the 2nd quarter. 3rd down and 4 for Carr and the Raiders inside the 25. Carr with a lot of traffic in his face, just slung it forward. That ball is loose, and it's picked up the other way by Ndamukong Suh. There goes Ndamukong Suh, and finally Darren Waller runs him out of bounds. Scott Novak, our lead official, just informed us, and you can see it right there. The arm is moving forward.
Run the ball, and we're going to celebrate 1- and 2-yard gains.
Carr pumps, steps up. There's the speed of Devin White, man. He closed on that fast. Brady and the Bucs start this series from the 15-yard line. Little Cross for Fournette, the juggle, the catch, and the first down.
Extra week, get you healthy for this matchup against the Raiders.
Brady fires. Godwin with a diving grab across the 40-yard line.
Keeping him in the game, keeping him alive. That's a great throw.
Fournette with a hole off the right side. And he works his way down inside the Las Vegas 35-yard line. Brady off the fake. Has time. Throws for Gronkowski. And he's got it inside the 5-yard line.
He's a guy that's a little bit touched in the center there.
Red zone chance. Looking for Gronk. And he's got it for a touchdown. Back-to-back weeks. Rob Gronkowski finding the end zone. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Oh, pressure and a sack for Devin White. Just maneuvered around Josh. They look to be in prime position. They have 1st and 10 from midfield. Dump it off for Devontae Booker, and he gets shut down by Lavonte David. 3rd down for Brady. Former Michigan Wolverine will fire over the middle to Chris Godwin, and he's one timeout left. Raiders have all 3 of theirs. Brady fires, and he's got Godwin for another 1st down. Keith was there to help stop it at the 41-yard.
Ability to catch that football, that's beautifully done.
Comeback route to Miller. He's got it on the sideline and is able to escape from... Some pressure from the Raiders. Quick throw to Miller, incomplete. A flag is...
That's supposed to be pass interference.
I'd say that's a break for Las Vegas. 4th down coming up here, and Brady converts it to Godwin. This would be huge for the Raiders to get a stop. Brady, deep shot. To the end zone for Miller, and it is caught for a touchdown. Miller and Lawson battling again. Lawson got the best of him last time. This time, Scotty Miller wins it for Tampa Bay, showing pressure, and they're going to bring it. A double A-gap blitz. Flag is thrown. Carr taking a shot for Gafford, and it's broken up by Carlton Davis.
You know, more times than not, it's probably not going to get called.
This time, Miller going deep, and Brady finds him again.
Make a DB either have to go underneath or over the top of those crossing routes.
Good timing route with Cameron Brate on the out that time in front of Lawson. It's good. Brady, a quick throw to the outside for Miller. And Mullen did enough. Good stop by the Raiders. The field goal by Suckup will keep it at a 2-touchdown game.
Exactly where you want to put this offense.
Brady, check down. Fournette needs the 43. Dives ahead.
Running hard and kind of bringing his own blocker on certain plays.
There's the first grab for Evans. It's good enough for a 1st down to the 23-yard line.
Obviously got away with it.
On 3rd down, Miller. Trying to lunge towards the pylon and out of bounds.
Sodmaster, he still got it right there. Look at it.
Brady looking for Godwin. And it is Holden for the touchdown. A clutch score past the halfway point of the 4th for Chris Godwin and the Bucs. Playing corner. Big drive for Carr and the Raiders. And it's off the hands of Aguilar and taken away by Antoine Winfield. First career interception for the outstanding rookie, and he takes it to the 24-yard line. Hold him to a field goal. It remains a 2-touchdown game, just as it was a few plays ago.
Brought in extra offensive line for protection.
Here's Godwin, makes the catch, reaches for the end zone. They'll mark him down just shy of the 1.
Awesome.
Here's Jones leaping up top, and he's in for the touchdown. The takeaway, and then 2 plays later, Jones punches it home.
You'll give up that yardage for time on the clock 100% of the time.
Carr for Renfro, incomplete.
Even when I was 300 pounds, I had the legs of a 180-pound man.
It's an interesting body proportion.
Yes.
Penalty marker thrown. Carr trying to dive for that first down marker and took an absolute shot.
Break that pass up and create that interception.
Here's Evans, and he hauls it in. That's the second catch of the day for Mike Evans.
The boy in the aquarium.
Here is Fournette. He's got the block on the perimeter from Tristan Wirfs, and Leaders have had some issues with that. John Gruden had an issue with that early in the year. Everybody trying to rectify that. Brady, back of the end zone for Tyler Johnson, and he hauls it in for a touchdown. We'll check the penalty marker.
We just saw Ronald Jones. He is coming on in the running game behind this offensive line, and as well as Leonard Fournette. That competition has been good for them.
2nd down and 8.
Them taking a shot right here. This is the formation they like to do it.
2nd down and 6 off the play fake. Looking for Scotty Miller, and has Miller. 3rd down and 2. No running backs in the game for the Buccaneers. It's Cameron Brate in the slot. Giants get some pressure late, and it is completed, and it is bit of a low snap again. Brady will try to get out of there, throw it on the run. Bit of an issue with that snap in the hold, and Suckup gets it through. He's, believe it or not, still unsponsored after all this time. Here's Brady to throw. And good to Scotty. Buccaneers are wearing these red jerseys for the first time. On 2nd down and 3. Here's Leonard Fournette. 1st down and then some on his first carry. He's out by so many positions. Now he's back deep to return the punt for the Giants. Bounces at the 5. And that stayed in play. Jones, pressure up the middle, not going to escape that time. Back, and again, that could come mid-December at the earliest, that decision. On 3rd down and 8, Brady able to complete to Mike Evans. 2nd and 7. Brady to Miller. 2nd and 8. Fake it to Fournette and give it to Scotty Miller. He'll be just short of the...
And that is something that is going to make people interested.
3rd down and 1. Toss it to Mickens.
In the 2-minute drill before halftime, this is when you have to keep him from scoring.
From the 25. 2 timeouts remaining. Underneath to Leonard Fournette. And he'll get out to the sideline.
Strike you with explosive plays in the blink of an eye, so you can't let your guard down.
Brady across the middle.
Levy calls that the business.
Giving him the business. 1st down and 10. Brady zips it across the middle. It's 2nd most in the NFL since 2001 and Drew Brees. Has 1st down yardage to Mike. Giants rushing 5. Brady waits for Fournette to clear. Lowers the shoulder to try to get out of bounds, and he can't get there. Everything. Pressure comes late. Jones hit as he throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. It is the 4th interception for Carlton Davis this season. And here's Brady to throw off the quick change. Ronald Jones out of the backfield. I think that's his first. Here's Brady. Hits Jones. Giants only rushing 3. Brady has all sorts of time. Throws on the run, and the extra time afforded him that opportunity.
Man-to-man at the top of the screen with Mike Evans.
Some late pressure coming. Brady trying to duck out of it and able to complete to Scotty Miller. They're going to say incomplete, hit the turf. And once in a while, right?
We do appreciate that.
Here's Ryan Suckup from 43. And the youngest quarterback in NFL history working for them, and Tom Brady. Tampa faithful certainly enjoying that.
He's going to be in position to make that play.
2nd down and 3. Stay with the run game. Leonard Fournette.
White defensive backs need to stay on the receiver when they're not in phase with them. Same principle.
Yeah. From their 47, Brady off the play fake to throw. Finds Gronk in a seam. Another nice pocket for Brady to throw out of Mike Evans. And he'll be... It's all passing now for Brady. Too much from
His eyes back to the quarterback.
Defense, number 24. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
First and goal from the 3. Tipped, and Gronk still catches it. And they're going to give him a touchdown. He had possession long enough. Brady to Gronk. Stop me if you've heard that one before. Good protection. Now it breaks down. Jones hasn't run all night. And it's picked off. Intercepted. Sean Murphy. 3rd and 4 from their own 40. Giants rush 4. Brady looks and completes. It's first down yard.
Forced that turnover yet in the backfield, but he's been back there.
1st and 20. Brady puts some air underneath it, and it is caught. From the New York 42 off the play action. Brady has time, able to complete to Cameron Brate. He'll lower the first down and goal. Ends up being a 9-yard penalty. Brady throwing for Evans in his neighborhood. Got it. Touchdown. No player in the NFL has been targeted in the end zone more than Mike Evans over his career. And another one to the list. Tampa the lead. And Brady retakes the touchdown pass lead over Drew Brees as well.
This is all you can ask for if you're Daniel Jones. No, it hasn't been pretty. You've thrown 2 picks. You've missed shots downfield. But just take advantage of this opportunity.
Still right there. Still all out in front of him. Again, Jones is not in 7. They can get it away. And they just do. Pressure from Tampa Bay. It's picked up. Jones able to get rid of it to Sterling Shepard. Brady in empty backfield. Giants only rushing 3. That's why Brady has all that time, and time enough to find his just got the play away. Brady for Evans. Couldn't get to the spot, and the flag comes in on James Bradbury.
Pass interference. Defense, number 24. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Everything looks good on that opera. Jones throwing for it, and it is knocked away. Dion Lewis and Antoine Winfield contact. There's a flag in the end zone.
Brady's still looking for Tampa's first down, and that pass is 1 first down. Start the drive from the 25-yard line. Brady under pressure, fires, and up at the 45-yard line, hauled in by Chris Godwin. Scored 2 tonight for 27 yards. Brady in the pocket, clears it out here to Leonard Fournette. Over and deal with ground in motion, and the pass goes in. And before he goes out of bounds, he's able to hold it in, going backwards to move the
option routes and try to get something going.
Brady goes to the outside, going behind the air to halftime. Brady pressure, they get to him, but he gets it away again, and Mike Evans, there he is. Here they come again. Breeze. That time they got to him, and the pass is...
They call it a fumble.
They threw the fumble, right. They threw the beanbag there for the moment. You got Mike Edwards.
Going on the field is a fumble, recovered by the defense.
2nd and 10. Brady is in there, throws, and they're going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Perfectly aligned right now. 2nd down and 12. Breeze under pressure, gets it away, but that will go nowhere.
The decision and free agency where to go had a lot to do with wherever his family wanted to go.
2nd down and 6. Nice grab. Snatching it out of the air is Antonio Brown. Can he get a hat trick here? 3rd down and 23. This time his pocket is clean. Catching it this week. Salute the service. Brady fires. And then it'll be caught by Mike Evans.
Defensive coaches don't always complain about those kind of penalties.
Brady slips it underneath. Fournette, big gain. 3rd and 34 as he fades through the years. Gets it a few yards here with a 30-yard line. So from 48, and they get off the snide. And they do.
bounce back. That's the big thing. This is a resilient sport, a response-driven sport. The one thing you can't do is, here we go again.
Here's Brady. Has some time, throws. It's Godwin. He's got the catch out across the 45 and a strike from Tom Brady. Brady, four-man rush, going to float one down the far sideline. It is caught by Evans. What a pretty throw by Tom Brady. Got to get to the 15. Four-man rush, pressure. Brady eludes it, coming near side. Oh, what an adjustment by Godwin. Had to turn around against Cornelder and hauled it in. And they line Rob Gronkowski up in the bunch. On the right side of the screen, big ol' 87. Brady looking the other way, though, firing, and it is caught for the touchdown. They go to the other tight end, Cameron Brate, and the Buccaneers are on the board. They do. Four-man rush. Brady fires over the middle. He's got a completion to Brown. And hope this week from the concussion. He'll have to wait another week. Second and long. Brady throws Fournette, who gets met right away by Boston. And he's going to be attitude, Darryl. Third and short. They will pitch it coming near side. It's Fournette who's got it. And then some, tiptoeing in bounds. And a big gain on a 3rd and 1. Fournette. Second and goal. Brady, couple fakes. Now he's going to swing it out, and a one-handed grab by Brown.
Here as the head coach of the Panthers.
Here's pressure, and Bridgewater is smoked. That time the blitz came from Kevin Minter, untouched. And we get a penalty flag as well.
Behind Jason Pierre-Paul, and you know, I don't know if they lost him in the count.
Defense number 51. 15-yard penalty. First down.
See it on that replay.
Jimmy took Dick Vermeil's advice and went back to who he was when he was at the University of Miami.
Bridgewater on 3rd down, floating for Samuel. It's blitz coming. Brady sees it, gets away, throws, caught for a 1st down. It's Godwin. Detroit pride is in the form, number 25. Brady looking that side, going that side. Antonio Brown has a 1st down. Into Carolina territory, he's to the 45. Second and long. Four-man rush. Brady lofting for Gronkowski, who hauls it in. Gronk still going. Breaking tackles down inside the 5. Fake to Fournette. Brady steps into it. Throws. Evans is he inbounds. Touchdown.
Get off the field on 3rd down.
That has been the story, Pam. There's no question here. Before 3rd down, it's Mike Evans converting.
Running. Well, I think it's smart.
Brady, here comes Burns with pressure. Steps away and completes to Antonio Brown. Playing right tackle here. As Brady's going to throw quickly, get it out for 1st down and more. Godwin breaks through inside the 30 and taken out inside the 25. A quick hitter
to deny that one.
Jones gets a good block, gets to the edge. Ronald Jones has a 1st down. 3rd and 7. Here comes the house. Bridgewater in trouble, steps away, throws incomplete. It hung up there for a while. Fake. But it's not. I guess the Bucs may have thought so. So Charlton gets it away, trying to drop it inside the 5, and he does so. Miles Hartsfield with a terrific play to Ronald Jones will get it. Big hole. Jones gets by. Ronald Jones may go all the way. Being chased from behind. Does Jones have enough? Still on his feet. Ronald Jones, 98-yard touchdown. Playing as well with a shoulder injury. Here's a fake blitz again. Bridgewater steps up in trouble. Throws, and it's intercepted by Pierre-Paul, who dropped in coverage and has the pick. This, though, a 3rd and 19. Brady looking, surveying, gets it out to Brate now. And Brate leaping forward, and boy, he got close. We'll see where they spot him. That's going to be the key.
This week, it's the 3rd down matchup.
Second down, blitz coming, picked up. Brady delivers, and a perfect strike. Evans, who is stacked up at the 5. He's still going. Blitz coming. Brady gets rid of it. Caught. 1st down and more. Evans almost stayed on his feet, but he did enough to keep the drive going. Four-man rush. Brady goes far side of the field, and it is caught. Brown held on in traffic at another third down conversion. I don't know how he got the... Brady firing, and it's caught by Brown. That time Pride tried to undercut it, didn't work. And Antonio Brown has a big gain. And 2 touchdowns for Brady. Jones will get it. And Ronald Jones making people miss. Oh, Ronald Jones jumping and spinning. Quick throw outside, and Evans corrals it. Mike Evans staying on his feet and diving for the end zone. And the sneak. Certainly looks like he's in. There's a signal. Touchdown.
You know, with that injury and showing how tough he is.
3rd and 4. Bridgewater in trouble, steps away, and sacked. Jason Pierre-Paul, who had the interception earlier, now has the sack.
Really like the foundation that Matt Rule is building for this franchise.
You know, P.J. Walker in at quarterback now for Bridgewater is hurt on a 4th down. Walker in some trouble, trying to make a play. Throws it complete, but that is going to be nowhere near a 1st down. Brady going for Gronkowski. Wide open. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's 17 all at the break. 3rd and long. Walker in some trouble. In even more trouble. Barrett is somehow got him. Walker tried to slip through it, but Barrett got enough, and Shaq Barrett. And for the Panthers,
3rd and 4. Brady again. Quick throw. Pressure. Brady, deep shot. And Evans couldn't run underneath that one. There is a flag down on the field.
Pass interference. Defense, number 20. Foul the foul. Automatic. 1st down.
Keep doing that. It's going to pay dividends for him. 1st down and 10. Chris Godwin's first backs in for Tampa on 3rd down and 2. Blitz is picked up. Able to complete. 2nd and 4. Play action. Brady. Gronkowski. Inside the 20. Pressure by the Rams. Brady able to throw and hit Evans again. Got the 1st down. Trying to spin for more. Still on his feet. And he gets there. Touchdown. Tampa Bay.
The game at the top of the screen.
7 defensive backs to counteract that, Lewis. And still able to get behind Eric Weddle. Donald got some pressure last time. The LA 45. Brady steps and fires. And a flag comes in. Scotty Miller was coming across the middle. And Jordan Fuller, the contact.
Interference. Defense, number 32. Foul the foul. Automatic. 1st down.
I think he's going to stay there.
1st and 10 for the 20. Brady throwing. Another flag comes out.
But this is a great matchup.
Rams brought Bucks brought an extra blocker in, and it is Leonard Fournette in for the touchdown. Aided by the Rams pass interference penalties, the Buccaneers go on top. 2nd and 11. Brady to throw, back shoulder.
His confidence stems from that resilience, and he believes he's a great player.
3rd and 5 for Brady. Throwing. And it's intercepted. Jason Pierre-Paul for the Buccaneers.
Eating him alive.
3rd and 1. Gonna run. Brady and company will take over from the 34. Quick throw. Just got it through to Antonio Brown. Quick throw to Woods. Here's Brady.
Down here at the bottom.
There's 3rd and 10. Brady has to step up. Brady on 1st and 10. Quick throw to Fournette, catches that one. Williams played his high school football in nearby Jacksonville. 3rd and 10. To Antonio Brown. Some blockers. It's one of the ways Sean McVay stays in such great shape. He's running down the sideline all the time. Ready to call timeout. That pass is intercepted. Jordan Whitehead for Tampa Bay. Fire the cannons. 2nd down and 10. 23, 1st down and 10. See if Brady takes a shot here. It's Evans. Under 4 to go. Brady has Godwin, who was wide open. And it's a touchdown. 3rd and 8. They run it with Malcolm Brown.
47 game-winning drives in his career.
1st down and 10. Brady throwing. 2nd and 3. Brady.
2nd and goal. Toss back, it's Kelsey looking to throw it, and he does. It's knocked down by Davis. Just sitting on the opening drive. Mahomes off his back foot, has to throw it away, as that was well defended.
Those 2 safeties back there are staying deep, and then they come downhill after the snap.
Here's the Brady throw on the money at the 40 to Pierre-Paul. Here it is. To Hill. Touchdown.
75 yards.
I don't think they're running that enough.
3rd and 2. And that ball's incomplete. Drake is in the area. It's the best single-season touchdown interception ratio ever. And Hills he's on that 1,000-yard pace for the day, Tony. Play action with time. And the pass down the field. Kelsey's got a catch. Look at him fake a little pitch back. Here you got a 2nd and 10. Wait for that to open up. Hill's got to look at that break, not the other way. We'll see. 3rd and 8. It's like 3rd and 1 for this team. Down the field. Who else? Hill at the 10. Cut back. Touchdown. Touchdown. First and goal. Ball is on the ground and is picked up by the Bucs. They make a play. Just 44 yards of offense and 2 first downs. Gronkowski.
The quarterbacks who threw all those interceptions came back better in the 2nd year, but they didn't have an offseason either. And this team.
1st and 10. Good job picking up the rush. And there's Gronkowski across the middle. The completion of the pass over 20 yards, which was a big subject this week. Perfectly thrown that time, and here he is from the pocket, going underneath. Going to Ronald Jones. High stepping it down the sideline. Did he stay in? Touchdown. Well, Brady's going to take the first snap under center. Thank you, Trace. And there's Jones. Makes a nice cut right now. Ronald getting that first half. 4 catches for 50 yards. Give him a 5th. How do you get everybody the football? What's open? 3rd and 15 with pressure. Brady goes deep. What a throw. What a... 2nd catch down for AB. Gets the running start.
Over the top. Helps on the way. They're about to start double teaming me.
Jones breaks it. Thornhill. Rickoff running Galvin. And there's the completion to break. They're sitting in the 1 spot, undefeated. Here's a 2nd and 1. And by the way, is that completion?
Not seeing there's certain routes and concepts that are a lot like Brady used to do.
3rd and 10.
Ball disrespects over and over the years.
Brady's going for the big ball. He's open! Evans for the touchdown on 4th and 3. What a it feels like, anyway.
Only a Buccaneer back there for the interception. Murphy-Bunting comes away with it.
Holding. Offense, number 73. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
I just think there's going to be something to get the ball with a little bit of crossing route, something like this.
Incomplete.
Third down threads it. Got the first. Boy, it didn't look like he'd be returning anytime soon, but takes just 2 plays off and he's back. 1st and 10. It's open for Fournette. 2nd and 2. Got the first down. First down. Another blitz. Again underneath. It's Godwin. Tripped up.
Across the field.
And the Bucs timeout. Leaves him with 2. To the end zone, flag out, touchdown Evans.
They're down in 4. Pressure, and Cousins is going to go down. Shaq Barrett.
Putting a lot of pressure on the offensive line. Tom Brady has been hit a lot.
Brady throws, pass is caught, and a good Cousins is going to be swallowed up. A sack for Sue. And he was not Brady has missed 2 open receivers. Flag on the play, doesn't miss Evans here, and Mike Evans is out across the 45. They would love to get him going. First snap in Vikings territory for Tampa Bay. Brady all day, downfield. Touchdown, Scotty Miller. Cousins throws, sideline, pass knocked away. It was there for Jefferson, and what a play by Carlton Davis.
But Tampa Bay wants to continue to get him the football if they can.
Pass is behind, but caught. Godwin. From the 7, Brady. Good protection. Pass is broken up, and we'll see who the flag is against.
That's thinking at the top of this route. It looked like Gladney was holding
Pass
Evans.
interference. Defense.
Jones with a lead for the touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And he had some shoulder issues he was telling me about because he had to layer up so much. His arm was heavy, the ball was heavy.
There's a pass caught. Second down, pass caught by Brown over the middle. That will take it into Vikings territory, and the Buccaneers have to hurry up as they'll clock it. With 1 second left.
Let him get down where he can throw a good ball.
The pass on a 65-yard field goal try. Brady shows off the arm. Gronkowski down in the end zone. It is incomplete, but a flag. First and goal in the half continues.
Number 40. The foul occurring in the end zone. By rule, the ball is placed at the 1-yard line. Automatic.
They just attacked Gronkowski at the end of this play. There's another one that comes in here.
Yeah. It's Todd Davis, the linebacker. The first.
That's not much there.
The only thing you could say is Todd Davis didn't get his head around.
Come up with a stop.
Jones gets it, and McCoy rather, and he has one a ring. Third down, a long one, and here's McCoy showing a burst to the edge.
It's like McCoy, they find those kind of lanes.
Brady throws, sideline, Evans. What a throw and catch.
It's easy to say. Everybody says it about these. But I really think a couple years from now we're going to look back on this draft and say it's what got him going.
Here's a pass caught for the touchdown, Gronkowski. 5th of the year for Gronk, 84th of his career. Number 3 on the all-time tight end list. What's going on? Cousins with a shoulder fake and now throws, caught by Conklin.
Tampa Bay has been really good throughout the year, and he's kept that going.
Cousins keeps Bam out of the backfield with a first down conversion. Out of bounds near the 40. Here's Brown. Makes a nice move. Blitz. And the ball's out. Cousins able to get back on top of it. Bad start for the Vikings. 3rd down and goal now. Down goes Cousins again.
A lot of good stuff there at the end of that drive by Tampa Bay defensively.
Brady sets up, throws, has a first down as he hits Antonio Brown. Time All-Pro. A lot of weapons, one ball, and still trying to figure it out. Here's Jones, his best run of the day.
Danielle Hunter type guy.
They miss him too. Pass caught out on the edge by Brown. 4th down coming up. Kick is perfect. And it's 3rd and 10 from the 25. Passes over the middle, and stumbling is Abdullah after making the catch. 3rd down and 5. Pass is incomplete. Lavonte David in coverage on. Cousins has to spin out, and he cannot get away. The sack by O'Connor.
A really great lead and just failed to capitalize.
Just a 4-man rush. Ball is out. Picked up by JPP. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will take over and just got the first takeaway of the ball game. And the sack and forced fumble and fumble recovery by Jason Pierre-Paul. This ends up as a 12-point win for the Tampa Bay Bucs coming off their bye week.
On a 2nd down, Brady to throw it. Pressure coming, gets rid of it, has a first down. It's caught by Brate, the tight. 4-man rush. Ryan steps up, throws, has a completion, going to be short of a first down and well short. See if he gets some more touches here. They're going to throw it this time right in sync across the middle. Beautifully done. Godwin lost the ball, but the Buccaneers jump right on it.
Has to play against at the collegiate level.
He'll stay in. Brady now going to throw it. Has Gronk. Gronkowski far side of the field. Buccaneers with just 60 yards of offense so far on 2nd down. On the near side this time, it's Evans. Strong catch from in the game at tailback. Ryan. Good amount of time going for the corner. The end zone has a man. Oh, it's knocked away at the last second by Carlton Davis.
1-2 in the first half.
Fournette in the game now, but they will throw it, and Brady will connect. Perfect throw to start the first half with Antonio Brown on the receiving end. Well, they've done that, Pam. There's no doubt, using a variety of different looks on D. Here's Brady. Quick throw this time on the money, right over the middle to Cameron Brate on a first down, where they will run it and try to get something with Fournette. It puts the pile forward and a solid run. On the fake. Brady with a lot of time. Steps into it. Guns it complete. Evans surging for the end zone. And he's down at the 1. Gonna give it to Fournette. And he is in for the touchdown. Brady, 3-man rush, all kinds of time, and he hits Evans, who makes him pay. Evans into Atlanta territory and down to the 45.
Physical guy. He's also got some quicks right there. A.J. Terrell coming in. Just fortunately got a little bit of the shin right there.
Brady moves away from pressure, looking, signaling, throwing. It is caught inside the 5. You talk about communication. He was pointing at Evans. Come on back. He did. Brady, quick throw, Tampa Bay. He's back in the game. We showed you he got hurt a little bit ago, and Brady now going back shoulder to Gronkowski, who turns around and hauls it in. Second down, blitz coming. Brady gets rid of it right at the marker to Miller, who gets up. He's not touched. Room to run, and then ball comes loose, and Atlanta's picked it up with Jones. Now, was he down or not?
Boy, if he's not, what a great hustle play by Grady Jarrett, because he's your guy rushing the quarterback. His knee is down.
Second and 2. Brady, far side of the field. It is complete. It is Brown diving towards the end zone. And he is going to be a little short. Give it to Fournette, who is lunging towards the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Much easier third down.
Third and long. Pressure from Ryan, and that is not going to get it done. There's a penalty far side of the field, though. And so we have to wait and see. Varner inside the 30. Has some room. Varner across the 40. Turns it up to the 45, and that really worked out. Got to get to the 41. Brady gets rid of it quickly. Evans has got a great block on the outside, too, and allowed him to pick it up. Godwin, terrific with the block and a first down. Brady, big drop, guns it over the middle and down to the 25. Quick throw on second and 1. Brown has it and then some. Antonio Brown stays on his feet inside. On the fake. Right. Looking all day. Going for the end zone. He's got it. Oh, it's incomplete. He had it. Ridley was right there, but I think Winfield may have had a hand. What's coming? Ryan is buried. A huge loss. Devin White came through the first sack of the game for Tampa. It's been terrific. Last time unloads over the middle. It's Brady who takes a big hit. By the way, Isaiah Oliver back in for Atlanta, number 26. That's him on the blitz. They get it to Godwin's got a block. And a first down into Atlanta territory. The quick throws. 4-man rush. Brady airing it out, going deep. He's got it to Antonio Brown. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, it took him a while to get to it, but Isaiah Oliver's out of the lineup. Tyler Hall has come in.
4-man rush. Ryan loading up, going deep for Gabe. Diving, and he can't haul it in off the fingertips. Blitz coming. Ryan in trouble, and down he goes. It is White again. They've been unstoppable in the second half. They'll run it to Fournette, right up the gut and through. First down, Fournette. And still going all the pressure. Ryan in trouble. Down he goes. Come with the blitz again. Ryan throws on the run. It's Ridley, has a way to go. He's not going to get there. Ridley knew he had a way to go. He tried to turn it around. He could not do it. Edwards was there, so was Cockrell. And the Buccaneers take over with a chance to run it out. Give it to Fournette, who is not quite going to get there. And so we'll bring up fourth down as the clock will continue to roll. 3 seconds on the play clock, and they can roll it down. And you're down to 23 seconds left in the game. You see, again, yellow line's not official, but we're pretty good with it. It doesn't look like a first, but I guess it is. An impressive second half for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They were down 17. They win it 31-27. Back to wrap it up from Atlanta.
That's what cost them their third down.
Now 3rd and 4. Brady with a couple of pumps and a rifle over the middle from the 32. Brady with time has a man wide open and touchdown! Ryan Suckup on for the extra points. And a doink off the right upright. They'll set up their first offensive series from the 25. Stafford slinging it out to Tom Brady's old teammate, DeAndre Swift. Key third down. Stafford towards the sticks. Amendola is shut down by Ross Cockrell. One of the toughest dudes in the NFL. Getting checked on. And now Tom Brady back to work with a handoff to Leonard Fournette. After a quality 8-yard run, deep shot, Chris Godwin. He's got it inside the... Brady looking deep again. Mike Evans. He gets the separation and the score. Dioffin is in. Kerryon Johnson on third down is the back. Daniel a little surprised by that snap, and he gets rid. It's Brady 11-6. Brady right back to work with his 7th consecutive completion. This one to Leonard. Brady over the middle, and he's...
got to make this offense sing a little bit to make it feel a little bit more rhythmic for Tom Brady.
Brady over the middle again, and Godwin hit it against and depleted in more ways than one Lions defense. There's the slant to a backpedaling Godwin.
Start so far, now they're going no huddle. They're picking up the tempo, picking up the pace of this game for Brady.
Something else you wanted to see from Tampa Bay's offense. There's Fournette with a nice shimmy to work around.
That's what they're trying to execute now.
Check down, Fournette, first down. And he'll set up Fournette will walk home.
Say out, LT run at them, not run away from them.
They'll run it with Peterson here, running right into the teeth of
with the blitz. They can play zone out of that stuff, zone blitz stuff. They have everything in their package.
They bring 5 this time. Devin White is the extra man chasing Chase Daniel.
They are really kind of starting or getting ready to explode.
Screen pass for Mike Evans.
Receiver and quarterback, and they've gotten a lot better timing, a lot better kind of the non-verbal communication part now.
Yeah, it's a lot of the detail and nuance. Good pass and a chance to see Tampa Bay a handful of times this year at different points of the year. That certainly seems to be the case. Good blitz pickup by Keyshawn Vaughn, allowing Tom Brady to rifle to Evans. Back-to-back 20-plus yard completions. That's now 6 of them in the first half. Here is Keyshawn Vaughn after the good block. It gets Lions showing some pressure. Vaughn running away from the blitz and takes it off. Vaughn with a hole again. He dives towards the in a lesser used role as 42. Brady off the fake. Plenty of time to the end zone. Or Daniel mixing up the protections. He almost film, and you pointed out some stuff. It really doesn't look like at this point in the year the velocity or the power behind the throws are that far off from third down. Over the middle for a lunge. Wide snap grab by Brady. And he's got the out route to Cameron.
Actually, I think it's Cinco 5 wides.
Yeah, you can call it Cinco if you want.
Yeah, they do. 5 wides.
They'll screen it, a little low, just over 100 seconds left of the half. 8 back in coverage for Detroit. 3-man rush still getting to Brady with Ragland. Rare penalty against Donovan Smith. Brady finds another throughout the entirety of the season. Brady, end zone shot again, and it is Antonio Brown for his 2nd Tampa Bay touchdown.
On the field.
Hand off to DeAndre Swift. Ndamukong Suh, first man to touch it. That ball came out loose. 25, Blaine Gabbert starting the second half with a throw down the middle, and Rob Gronkowski has a touchdown from Blaine Gabbert. Daniel connects with Marvin Jones in the first quarter, so Chase Daniel has been playing a majority of the snaps. Desmond Trufant. Multiple injuries in that group. Blaine Gabbert taken off. And now with Tampa Bay the last 2 years. Sees the rush, finds the rookie Tyler Johnson. Good adjustment by time, his career long. That's how 8 20-plus yard passing plays for Buccaneers quarterbacks. Make it 9 and another to buy the extra man. Gabbert finds Evans again. Spinning to the outside is out of. What have you got to lose at this point, frankly? Here look at this. Look at this jailbreak. Coming right after Gabbert, who throws for Miller, who finally gets third down at 7. Under pressure, and down he goes. Thanks to whoever tweeted that at me, by the way, the gift of Brock doing the Frankenstein. That was solid. Another game on NFL Network coming up tonight. Dolphins and Raiders. Don't forget on Prime Video coming up in just a little bit. It'll be Niners and Cardinals. And there is
defend everything, and that guy like Mighty Mouse, right? He'll run around, make plays with his feet. Really, there is that unknown factor that he brings that you can't defend.
They had a 10-win season in 2010, but they didn't make the playoffs that year. That was a year where Atlanta won 13 games, the Saints won 11 games.
Start out at their own 32-yard line with Brady leading the way and set to throw. Protected in the pocket. Pass completed. That's Mike Evans, who, as you know, Fournette carries. And good move. Inside the 47 of Atlanta.
Extreme leader on this defense.
Brady with a screen to Gronkowski. And Gronk moving around the 35 of another Tampa Bay first down. We'll check that spot.
He's shown that he can put the ball where he needs at any moment in the game.
Well protected and going deep inside the 5. Catch made. Chris Godwin has a Buccaneer touchdown.
See Chris Godwin. He's going to run a wheel route on Foye Oluokun. That is a miss.
It's Gurley after they picked up 26 on the previous play. They don't get much here. Fumbled on the handoff. Gurley was diving for it as he was going forward.
Just never closes that hand on the ball to where he can trap it.
Ryan to throw. And incomplete. Back at the bottom part of your screen. And Brady to throw. And complete. Open is Evans. Defender fell down, and Evans will get across the 45-yard line. A Buccaneer first down. Falcons organization, they want him to play big. Brady pressure, but he gets rid of it right on target. It's Antonio Brown down to the 32 of Atlanta. At age 43, Arian says he's playing like he's 33. Protected well. Open in the middle of the field, inside the 15 and down to the 12. It's Mike Evans. And Brady was aware they took care of it in a hurry. End zone touchdown! Dropped! It was in the hands of Evans.
Oh!
But maybe he was thinking about what we were talking about.
Oh, Mike, that's a catch that.
Wait a minute, he's holding that left knee a little bit. I hope he's all right. Feisty, and they could be fiery. Pressure coming, and nowhere to go for Ryan.
Underneath the neck.
Straight ahead run, big hole. That's Ronald Jones down to around the 41. Our rules analyst, Dean Blandino, said that was debatable. Maybe it was giving the proper amount of time. On third down after the timeout. A lot of room to run, but Tom doesn't do that. For the end zone! Touchdown for the Bucs! Antonio Brown! Looks like Matt Ryan had trouble on the handoff, and the Buccaneers have the football. Running the other way is Antoine Winfield, and that's going to be a Buccaneer touchdown. The play is overturned after further review. Winfield did recover, but was touched down by the hand. It's that black glove, the hand of the running back, Brian Hill. Fournette will lose yardage this year. Brady Dumps it off to Fournette. And out of bounds around the 20 of the Falcons.
Rolling all afternoon.
They have played differently since Raheem Morris has taken over. 2nd and 8. Pass, he is caught and falling forward inside the 40s. Cameron Brate. Brady in the pocket, goes underneath to Antonio Brown. First down inside the 30 of the Falcons. Brady protected well, middle of the field. Inside the 15 is Tyler Johnson, the rookie from Minnesota. And so are the Bucs. Brady dumps it off to Fournette. Takes a tough hit. Want the win to nail down the 5th seed and play the winner of the NFC East. And Brady connects to Godwin, who's across midfield. All the way down inside the back. On 2nd down, Godwin gets the first down.
Seeking moving into the playoffs.
It's Jones. He gets up across the 40-yard line.
Get to that Super Bowl.
Yeah, that Green Bay team. They're up there at Lambeau. Antonio Brown. Shoved out of bounds, but gets the first. Brady wanted him. He got him, and what a response on this drive from Tom Brady. And Ronald Jones has a Buccaneer touchdown. We must finish, and finish this season with a win. Brady connects to Brock. A loss of 8, now 3rd and 12. Brady in a 3-point game, wants to go deep, and for Godwin, he hangs on inside the 10. Chris Godwin, 1st and goal Bucs. On 3rd and goal. Brady, touchdown Tampa Bay! It's Chris Godwin!
Knew or they would have any thought that he would come in here and throw almost 40 touchdowns. Man, that's getting what you pay for.
And there's a sack on Matt Ryan. Just over 3 minutes to go. Excellent tackle. The ball comes out, and the Buccaneers have it. Sean Murphy-Bunting. Time for Brady. And the catch, there's a flag down as Antonio Brown spins into the end zone for a touchdown. Browns and Bucs in the playoffs. 2020 is now in the rearview mirror. And the 11-win Bucs with that hypnotic championship mindset of Tom Brady at age 43.
Tristan Wirfs, the rookie out of Iowa, outstanding year as the right tackle. 2nd and 10, second pass, and Brady is complete for the... Went to Kansas City, now he is back. 2nd and short. Montez Sweat off to be looked at for the moment. On 1st and 10, faked Antonio Brown in the front of the middle. 2nd and 10, spinning move by Fournette. Another spinning move by... Perfect inside of 40 on the season. And able to knock that one through, so an efficient opening drive for the Buccaneers. 3rd and 14. Heineke with time, throws it underneath. That is, they have looked phenomenal. 2nd and 12, 5 the pattern for Tom, and underneath it's good. Tampa brings pressure, picked up for the moment. Heineke has it deflected, and it looks like it's intercepted.
3rd and long, this is what they want, this Tampa offense.
Yeah, the value of a great pass rush. There they come, hand in Brady's face. Leonard Fournette the back on 3rd and 3. On play action, Brady to his second look. It's open, it's Antonio. Bucs lead 9-0. Washington in the red zone. Pressure Heineke again, and this time he's able to get rid of it, and the pass is incomplete. Attempts, completions, you name it. It's playoff game number 42. Pitch to Antonio Brown on the reverse, touchdown on the last drive. I've commented on that at age 43. Deep drop here, Brady down the middle, it's caught for the touchdown.
Tampa showing blitz again.
9, here they come.
Doesn't appear to be going back in this game anytime soon, Mike.
Yeah, good pick up there, Catherine. No helmet on the sideline, so it has been.
for a couple of years. They really tried to get Leonard to be more professional and more on time. And taking to it here in Tampa. He'll take the screen for Brady. Has 2 blocks and 4. And that hard play action is set up, and Brady throws complete across one more time. Darby didn't get a piece, but was on his body. 3rd and goal for Brady. And Tom with time over the top. If his field goal is not through by Sucker. Good pressure again off the edge from his left. That's the block earlier, but he knocks it in, and the lead is 11. 16, they overload the rush to Heineke's left. He has time and strokes. The timeout must be used to Ted Larson, who was signed and elevated from the practice squad. Will pop in there at right guard. They pressure Brady, don't get to it, and it's good to see that flag thrown. And it's 3rd and 17 now from the 35. Deep drop Heineke, and he'll just outlet it and get out to Sweat and Young can make an impact off the edge. Brady receiving yards. 3rd and 4. And Brady. Adjustment to the play. They bring it. Logan Thomas has a lot of bodies to fight through, and he's not going to get there. Tampa was all over the design of that play. It will remain a 2-point game on the season for Tampa. 2nd down. Brady 3rd and 3, they rush 4, and Brady throws complete and across. Squeezing it in, last second of the quarter. Brady comes back to his 3rd look, and it's complete.
Big takeaway, Deron Payne forced one that kind of turned things around.
Buccaneers trying to respond here quick. And the 12-year veteran able to put it through. Washington didn't have the rush they had on the other kicks earlier. 3rd and 9. But just brings 3, and the late pressure comes. Heineke flings it into traffic. Assume an X-ray. So Brady takes over, leading by 5 from the 31. And he 5 them coming in. The knee that he injured last week. 49, big run here. Fournette into the 2nd. See Evans, doesn't look any worse for wear. Still has his helmet. From the 32, Scotty Miller. Great out there trying to get the point around all year, mostly on the practice squad. 1st and 10. Here is Brady. He launches and is running by a second goal now for Brady. And he'll give to Fournette. 2nd and 8. No snap. Brady's got that. Shot downfield for Evans. 3 targets, 1 catch in the first half. A terrific second half here. Fournette on the bounce to the outside. We'll get that corner turns. He stays in bounds. Terrific. Did here tonight. Just 2 hurries. Huge play. 3rd and 18. And Brady will try underneath. It is Washington's had a good rush a couple of times. Blocked an extra point earlier. Officially 37. Scott there, and Suckup just sneaks it inside the left upright and extends the lead to 8 side. From 22, it's 3rd and 10, and the pressure's coming. Heineke, look out from behind.
Might blitz him, but they're going to sit back there and play coverage.
They rush 4. Heineke still is flushed. He's pressured. He's got to fling it. Got to have it. Throws it down. Grabs and Brady takes a knee here. I'll have to do it one more time. 3rd down and 2. Jones gets brought down. Looks to be inches short of a 1st down. Brady is going to take it and get it. Here's a nice cut by Fournette coming off a big game against Washington. Makes it 3rd down and 5. Quick throw to Godwin, and he's got a 1st down. Anzalone. 2nd down and 8. Brady throws. Great on the receiving end. Takes it inside the 20.
And they've been able to do that.
Brady on 3rd and 2. That's incomplete for Gronkowski against Washington last weekend. 1 for 1 today from 26.
Yeah, he's exceptional. So they didn't lose a great returner, but they also lose an impactful offensive receiver.
Kamara on first down, gets 11. Second and 9 now. This one's picked. Intercepted by the Bucs. It's Murphy-Bunting down the sideline. He is going to be marked out at the 3. From the 3, Brady throws, pass caught, Evans touchdown. Here's one for Kamara. Outruns one tackler and is popped out of bounds short of first down yardage by Antoine Winfield. 3rd down and 7. Underneath, pass is caught. Fournette is able to get first down yardage.
But they're also then given the one-on-one looks and playing single high safety, but they're changing it up pretty good.
Here's a well set up screen to Fournette. Just got tripped up. Here is Fournette. They're riding number 28.
Got to be able to get positive yards on the ground, and they did on that play.
Brady dropped the snap. Now to the sideline, and somehow that play still happens.
Where these safeties are giving their help.
2nd and 15, end zone. Godwin, he's got it with a feet down, now incomplete as the ball comes out. Right now it'll be a 47-yard field goal try from here. Brady cannot take a sack. He throws quick to Brate. He's short of first down yardage. Good snap, good hold, good. 3rd down and 2. Quick throw, Cook makes the catch, first down, ball's out, and into the arms of Devin White. It's a takeaway by this defense. Tackle. Brady with play action. He finds Brate. Cameron Brate. Still, they have a 19-yard completion, their longest play of the game. Handoff here to Jones. Ronald Jones is able to push the pile for about 10. Good protection again. Pass caught. Touchdown Fournette.
Cook was able to catch the ball. That's when they knocked it out. Showing a two-man look here by the defense.
On 3rd and 4. Flag on the play and the pass incomplete.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense number 35.
Yeah, there's the penalty. That was a wait.
Now 3rd down and 9. Breeze backpedaling, and this one's broken up. Makes it 3rd and 11 now. The throw is what a catch! A rare Scotty Miller sighting, and that's who Brady goes to, and he's got him.
Big-time contributions in a big game.
Here's Jones back in the ball game, spins and takes the catches for Michael Thomas. You see the total yards in the game, 2nd and 8. Breeze throws and he's picked by Devin White. Another turnover, and White picks his way down the sideline. 2nd and 8. Brady throws, he's got Gronk, and Gronk is set up 1st and goal. Brady's gonna take it. Touchdown!
They got safety help.
Here's Cook, knocked out by David.
Well, they've got to get somebody down the middle or up the sideline.
Breeze able to step into this one. This one's up for grabs and picked. In sports history, not just NFL history, coming to the Saints in 06. Won it all in 09. Here's a first down.
It's been quite a year.
It's 3rd down and 3, and that's going to do it. That'll take this game to the 2-minute warning. Afternoon game in the cold at Lambeau next Sunday.
Tell you what, that is going to be one heck of a plane ride back to Tampa Bay for this football team.
Held the Rams to 2 for 8. Brady floats it. He's got Evans. What a throw and a sliding catch.
And now they face another 3rd down.
Brady throws. Pass is there. Perfect from Brady to Godwin. Brady throws, end zone. He's got Evans for the touchdown. Good protection. Rodgers slides, and now time runs out. 6th Super Bowl win. Handoff here on 3rd down and 1, and a first down pickup by Ronald Jones. 2nd down and 9. Brady keeps and now flips to Scotty Miller, and a good play made defensively. Just under 9,000 people making a ton of noise on 3rd and 14. Quick throw looking for blocks. Godwin, he is going to get cities. 2nd and 8. Rodgers is sacked.
Just a struggle.
3rd down and 9. Brady slides. He's going for Godwin downfield, and a juggle and a catch. On 1st down, Fournette stutter steps and now is able to bounce. What a move, a spin, and touchdown! What a run by Leonard. Rodgers flows right. This pass is batted down by David.
And the Super Bowl isn't as familiar with what you do on offense and defense.
Here's a screen for Fournette. Has some blocking in front of it. King makes the tackle. Brady keeps, floats wide open and caught by Godwin for a first inning. After that 23-yard completion, Lazard, and now a sack by Jason Pierre-Paul.
APP's gotten after him a couple times now.
And he's really made Turner almost anticipate the snap count. Here's a pick by Murphy-Bunting.
Making plays like that against this red-hot Green Bay offense, that's big time.
On 3rd down, this one for Brates. It is incomplete and nearly picked. 4th down and 3. The pass is caught. The first down picked up by Fournette. Brady goes for the deep shot. He's got a touchdown! Scotty Miller!
Oh my God!
Pass to Jones coming across the field, and that's a fumble. Picked up by Devin White. White is inside the 10. For Whitehead, his 2nd forced fumble of the game, but this one's picked up by his teammate. Devin White back of the end zone. Touchdown, Braves. This Tampa Bay defense has sacked Aaron Rodgers 7 times this season. 3rd down and 5, and add another one. Rodgers throws, pass incomplete for Lazard.
How important this drive is right here for this offense.
High snap, pass is caught, good throw, good catch. Godwin, first down. Different story for Tampa Bay on 2nd down. Gronk gets into the action on a tight end screen. Rob Gronkowski. Ryan Suckup. Rodgers moves, throws, pass broken up. Adams a target, well to the field goal, and now it's Brady. Keeps, throws, pass caught. Evans is fighting, he got 9. Brady floats it, pass incomplete, and now a flag comes flying in.
There was the jersey grab.
Pass interference, defense, number 20. The ball he plays to the spot of the foul. First down, Tampa Bay.
It came in really late, Joe.
Toss to Godwin. He's got the first down, and this game's over. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady are going to Super Bowl 55.
Old and in kindergarten. First down play is going to be running. Play to Jones. And right after about week 12, they lost that game.
they decide to get really aggressive with all their colors, Jim.
They go ground again. Extra lineman in for him. Drops back, good time. And got a flag down.
Number 21. Defense.
Watch, this team likes to hold a little bit, Jim. They really get their hands on you a lot. It's became very easy for the offense.
From the 45, 6 DBs on the field for the Chiefs. Brady goes sideline, and he has his man.
You can see how excited Lynn and Patrick were about this game.
Play action. They go to break. With a blocker in front. Fournette tried to hurdle. Fell back down to earth and then took off to the right.
Jinx Spagnola? Usually it's the one I'm talking about.
Those rear announcer jinxes. Here's Brady's pass. It's Gronkowski. Back again. He's in good.
The play was over. Unnecessary roughness. Number 95.
Gives him a first down at 48. Ronald Jones. Wouldn't be quite that high. Of course, the career not as long either. First and 10. Brady from the pocket. He's got Evans.
We're going to find out right now. Patrick Mahomes got to do some crazy special stuff.
And third and 8. Look at that. There's a marker down in the secondary.
Number 35.
Line judge right there watching. Look at the hands.
Renner to snap it back. 140. Suck up is good. But there's a flag down.
Offside. Number 20. Defense.
Second drive. Now it stops to stop again.
Brady play action. Look at third option. End zone. Caught. Gronkowski. Big play here. Coming after him. Way back. All the way to the 35. Or will they get Brady more time to do something?
He always says he's learned that this year.
23 seconds to go. Here's the deep ball for this week. Oh, and did he trip him? Freeman's going to be flagged.
Interference. Number 21.
Tight for you to say that's uncatchable.
With 18 seconds, Brady goes in the middle of the field to Fournette, who powers down to the 9.
And he does.
Coming after him. Has to throw it over the head. They got another flag, and this one's on Matthew.
Brady's taking advantage.
Number 32.
You fake it here, and then you run on the answer, and you get it.
There's the fake. There's the pass. And there's the catch for the touchdown.
These guys down at the bottom, they're really good.
Mahomes circles back. Throws on the run, and it's knocked down. The rush 5 is picked up. Fournette with the catch. And running over. It's Gronkowski running through that secondary. Fournette. Touchdown. Tampa Bay.
You come back in this one, this will live on the test of time forever against Brady in this situation. If he can put that cape on, it's down. He's going to be tough.
Third and 14. He leaves it. Knocked away. And on the deflection, it's intercepted.
Holding. Number 62. Offense.
Short field for Brady and company. He's got a wide open target. Fournette. First and 10. Fournette. Nice cutback. What a move that is.
But, I'm going to tell everybody I was just being nice to you.
A bonus check. Third and 10. Flies over his head. He falls on it at the 34. Suckup's kick. Good. As he completed a pass on third down tonight. Can he do it this time? Reverse his course. He's all the way back at the 30. Barrett is on him. Heaves it before the whistle. And Pringle has it in his hands. They rule it incomplete. 4th and 9. Again, running for his life. Mahomes got it away. Incomplete.
Nothing more fun than playing.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Jones.
He's been
shake him up. He's coming back. Almost got him again.
Foul. Roughing the passer.
Minutes remaining. Oh, what a hit. Ball is out. Recovered by Kansas City.
Get his team just one last shot.
Third and only 33. Try to get at least half of it here with Tyreek. Reed.
Now your Super Bowl is definitely on the line, Jim. You don't get this one. I'm calling.
Mahomes, Chase running out of real estate, throws, incomplete, and Tampa Bay makes another.
Got this year, and this culture's changed forever.
Here comes Mahomes. Trying to find the end zone, and no! How about that? One last indignity.
Antonio Brown looked like his career was over. Gronkowski comes out of retirement.
Fournette was looking for a home.
And when the Super Bowl ended, the ball would be in the hands of Tom Brady.
I don't know why we ever think it won't.